Are you somebody who would probably take that opportunity?
I would take that. If I was given the opportunity to move abroad, I would drop with a hat, mate. In a heartbeat. I don't even want to live in concert. If I can get away from concert, that would be the godsend. Like, I want to live. If I could just set myself up somewhere doing whatever, it doesn't even have to be anything well paid. If I could just afford to not live in concert. If I could afford to live somewhere hot, that would be even better.
Hello, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason and welcome to Edinburgh. Right, okay, so now that intro's out the way, let's tell you why I went to Edinburgh. Now, I've been friends with Michael Galley for a very, very long time.
Yes! Yes!
That's some really old footage of Galley jumping through a wall. Galley once woke up with a blowy up doll in my bed. We've been lemonading. We've done a lot of filming over the years, and eventually Galley actually ended up moving in with me.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Now I know what you're thinking, punch bag when you're asleep, but that was just kind of the kind of shit what happened when we lived together. But don't worry, Galley actually got his revenge on that.
I'm gonna try and get it on your shoulder. Oh, see, this is covered in shit.
I cleaned it before I dropped it on you.
You cleaned it very well.
And that's right. That's what I had to carry in to drop on you.
Alright. I'm surprised.
We're dropping on the floor.
It's now for a fella like me.
Watch out for the light.
Why do I stick throw it on the floor?
I go back to it and drop it on the floor.
Oh, wait, step up, scaly might not be. Do no step that way a bit.
So Galley had made his mind up to move to Scotland. It was sad to see him go, you know. I did catch up with him a couple of months later when he was back. If you overlay the footage now, that's all us lot in the car trying to do a promo for Lemonade. Hi, I'm back. And then my brother landed from New Zealand. Now my brother Sam went all the way around Europe. He came and seen me. We went to stuff like the Angel of the North. Filmed an interview, which I still haven't got round to doing anything with. We had a blast, but then he went up to Scotland. And while he was there, he met up with Galley. Now, Galley's never met Sam, and Sam's never met Galley. And I get this video footage sent to us of Galley and Sam at the pubic triangle.
This is Glasgow.
It's Edinburgh.
It's fucking Edinburgh, that's right. That's Galley. This is Sam.
It's a good time. Yeah.
How did you meet? Was it communication?
I was just like, because I was walking down the Royal Mile and just shit was going, just like throwing knives and juggling fire, and I was just thinking, this is fucking weird. And I just found this bar that had free Wi-Fi. I just kind of bullshitted my way like around like all the different seats. I just caught up with all my friends and stuff, because I mean I hadn't had Wi-Fi for a while, so I was catching up with everyone, and then I decided I should probably hit up Galley. And then I wasn't very hopeful about it, because like I never met him. Like if it was me and I got, oh yeah, my old roommate's housemate's little brother from New Zealand is coming, I'd be like, oh what the fuck. So I was thinking like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's probably not going to work out, but whatever. And then
Just get this message back. Yeah, it's all good. You can come crash at mine. I was like, oh. I went and had sushi at a sushi train place, and I was like, traveller's budget, like not eating that much. And I look over at Gally and his plate's like something like 16 or like fucking ridiculous amount of sushi. Something like 29 quid on sushi.
Gally likes his food.
Respectable effort. But yeah, and then we went out, watched some fireworks and shit.
Come here.
I'm coming on. Jesus, calm down, mate.
Right, this, where we are right now, give me that. Where we are right now, it's called the Pubic Triangle.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, because we have 3 strip clubs. Strip club number 1.
Right, strip bar.
Strip club number 2. Strip club number 3. All in the shape of a triangle. It's called the Pubic Triangle.
That is life
It's
changing.
very lame. No, it's not life changing.
It is life changing. I mean, look at that aptly named strip bar.
Pubic triangle.
Pubic triangle, life changing thing. Never look at the world the same way again. Just an innocent boy until then.
Is that when you forgot where you were from?
Yeah. I think it was just, I can't speak in a New Zealand accent, but I can speak in a Australian accent. So if I try and speak with my accent, it comes out Australian, so I just say fuck it and go on with it.
But you had a good time in Gally though.
No, it was a good time.
What did you think of him when you met him all? Fully tattooed up and all that, hairy. But now I've seen that. You had obviously watched a lot of the video footage before we went up, because we had watched all 3 of the Rockies, hadn't we?
Yeah, and then I'd also seen like just random footage of him as well.
So
On your
it's
computer.
weird. So even though they'd never met in person, when they met, they'd, oh yep, that's him.
Yeah. Well, it was just the thing, like, I finally, because I was on the Royal Mile, and then you got Royal Mile, and then you got Princess Street, which is...
The other side of the
Yeah.
train tracks, isn't it?
And it was like, he's like, oh yeah, I'll be in Princess Street in like half an hour, and I was like, should probably get moving. And then I was like, fuck, it's Princess Street. There's like good thousands of people on that street, but it's a huge street. I'm going to have no idea where to meet them, and I'm not going to have Wi-Fi. So I kind of walked around for a bit, and I finally found Wi-Fi, and I finally get Wi-Fi, and it's, mate, I'm in town, Michael Gally called you. And I was like, fuck. And I'm like, and then eventually he called me up, and he was like, oh yo, where are you? And I was just like, the Apple store, he's like, oh, walking there anyway. Alright, see you in like 5 minutes. I was like, alright.
So I've had this week off work, and I messaged Gally saying, when's the best time to come up for an afternoon, night out, and then come back the next day? So I headed up to Scotland. Now, it's not the first time I've been to Edinburgh, and I wasn't going to go sightseeing. Now, I've been to the zoo before. I hate fucking penguins. I really do. I filmed a double-death ghost walk tour, which is on my YouTube page, which is on their website now, which is pretty awesome to see. Very eerie and creepy as shit. And one of my favourite bits about Edinburgh was the House of Illusions, I'm forgetting its real name, with the mirrors when I got lost in the mirror maze for absolutely ages. But I wasn't going to see tourist attractions. I was going to go and see Gally. So I get up first thing in the morning.
It's ridiculously early. I'm up because I'm going to Scotland to see Gally. I haven't seen Gally in about 2 years almost. You know, Sam's actually seen Gally before me. So yeah, let's see what happens with this day.
So I'm waiting for my train. It's due in about 20 minutes. Decided to get out of my head an idea I've had for a film, horror film for a while. So I've started writing. Just a brief of the outline. And I thought, yeah, this is going well. Then I realised I've picked a really bad point in my book, because on the next page there's a cock dog. Do you know what a cock dog is? That's a cock dog. So I've sort of gooned what I'm writing, but just waiting on the train.
So I've had this idea in my head for a film I could film, you know, for no budget. Was writing it down, was really getting into it, went to turn the next page and there's a cock dog there. That's great. I shut the book and then went to wait for the train. Now the guy says, this is the train to Edinburgh, and guess what?
I'm on the wrong train. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong fucking train. What a great start to the day. I literally had to jump off at Newcastle and cross 3 different platforms to get on the right fucking train. Thanks, train driver.
I'm on the right train now.
So I get to Edinburgh, walk out the train station, and here comes Gally.
Good to see you.
So we went for some food, catched up, had a beer, checked out some shops like a retro game shop. It's overlaid now, you can see all these retro games. It was very small and claustrophobic. And a couple of shops down from there, we hit a vinyl shop and I was just like, alright, Gally's going to have a look for these vinyls. I actually found some really interesting things which you're going to see later on. And I was stoked about this actual vinyl shop.
It's too warm. Just got a limited edition Halloween on DVD in this shop. It's mint.
Then Gally had to go to some weird hippie shop for his herbal stuff.
Gally's in some kind of hippie shop.
So after the herbal shop, we did some miles that day. We walked up Cockburn Street, as I call it. It's not called Cockburn Street. We walked around the Royal Mile. We came all the way back across near Princess Street, then down the Leaf. And Gally told me the story about sunshine on Leaf, and he says we're going to a beach. It wasn't really a beach, it was just a river. And then we got the bus back.
How will it take half an hour?
Been up there?
Nope.
Too far.
Don't bother. It's about £18 to get in.
I've seen it free.
I know what castles look like, I can see it from the outside.
I love Gally's look on life. Yeah, I can see the castle there, why bother paying to go in it? That's just typical Gally. But after that we went to a pub called the Mousetrap, and I absolutely, if you wipe the side of the screen down, that's what was going on in here. That's Mickey Mouse clearly dead. Now if you get rid of that, this was a retro game shop. It was done out like Mousetrap the board game, had a boot with a stop sign, had loads of random stuff on the wall which coincide with retro games, but at the back, pinball machines, arcade machines, and a massive screen to play retro games on.
So you wouldn't get a bar like this in concert. Check out the pinball machines in front of us. Behind us, sorry. Well, you had free drinks already. But we're sitting on the couch.
Have it across this pub, Donkey Kong. He's got a wiener. Donkey Kong's got a wiener. So while we're playing retro games, if you wipe the side of the screen out, that's me with a video in my hand, which just all happens to be my hip popping there. Night of the Shadow. And if you get rid of that, wipe the side of the screen down, that's me on the train with strangers on the train. I'm filming the retro videos at the moment. If you get rid of that. I'm filming the retro videos at the moment where I'm in different places, every little entry, which is going to get a little bit mental. So we had a few beers from there, and then it was time to hit back to Gally's. Gally has an awesome apartment. I've never met his roommate before, Adam. I did meet him the next morning to say hi and bye to. But one thing what got me about Gally's place is the window is absolutely massive and you can completely open it.
I can't get over how big that window is just to open, considering how far the drop is.
I think one of the things on the next landlord's list should be, are you suicidal? Yes or no? Tick the box, because this window has no fucking boundaries. You can literally fall out of there and just splat. We got ready and then we headed out, and Gally is a bar manager and we went to Gally's pub.
So this is where you've been hiding, is it?
That's where I work, son.
So this is where the night gets a bit weird. That's Gally in his pub. It was really, really nice. We had a beer there, we had a Michael's special, which was some kind of drink with just pure fucking sugar. The next bar was Lebowski's, which only did White Russians, and I was like, White Russians? And here we are starting the night out. I've already had a couple of pints during the day, and I've just had this raw sugar thing, and now I'm about to have a milky white Russian on my belly. I thought, this is going to end up disastrous. What is this?
It's a white Russian.
What's yours?
It's a white Russian.
On the opposite, there's a
From there we walked quite a while to the next bar, and it surprised me how many people Gally knows in Scotland. It's unbelievable. Everyone's like, hi Mike, running out the bar say hi Mike, stopping in the street, hi Mike, pub crawlers, hi Mike. I'm like, fuck it hell, this guy knows everybody for the short spent in time he's been there. We then went to the next bar with Gally and his friend to Oz Bar, which was pretty retro going in there. It was busy, but the best thing about it was the roof. Now if you just overlay it now, it's this massive like retro fucked up shark. I absolutely loved that. Now more drinks were going down and it was time to leave there, and we walked under this tunnel, which is creepy, leading to Piss Alley.
Well, isn't that a creepy tunnel? Fucking creepy tunnel. Behind us is the graveyard where I filmed the Double Death tour a couple of years ago. I remember that. I don't like these dark alleys.
You often find pairs of shitty boxes and that down here as well.
This is better than the fucking...
people having sex there.
This is better than the fucking ghost tour I went on. I come down shit alley. Thanks, Gally. Where's the pubic triangle?
Sometimes I like to come here and rummage through the bins to see if anyone's left any half bottles of Sol. Love Sol.
From Piss Alley we went to Bannerman's, which I've been to before, and Bad Co's lead guitarist was playing there, and I never realised this until he was sitting next to us and some guy took the poster away. I was like, eh. But after that we went to see some live music up this street. Now this venue was absolutely awesome. Apologise, I didn't catch the names of the bands. The band you just seen, I seen them at the last minute. Then all of a sudden this guy called Alex Summit came up to me, and he was from Russia, and he was full of crack, but I was just like a bit pissed by this point. I was just like, whoa, and he's just like, I'm from Russia, and I was like, fucking hell. I didn't want to mention the Chernobyl Diaries. I've just seen and told movies about him because he was absolutely wired, dead canny, but you know when you're just a little bit pissed. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Then there was another band on which I caught up. Then, to be honest with you, they were like, it was seeming like a rock version of the Mitch Laddie, but obviously not Mitch Laddie's Wizard Fingers going on, but they were pretty cool. We ended up outside, and I remember seeing a guy pass completely starfish face down, dressed as a reindeer, and I was like, wow. I then seen a tour guide come out who was doing the pub crawl, went, "Hi Mike," and just went, "Bleh." I wish I caught it on camera. It was a full, like, problem child 2 sick. You know, he was just like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's my, like, 5th night in a row doing pub crawls. I was like, wow. And then you can hear in this bit, Gally's talking about being breastfed. Newcastle Brown Ale.
Some creepy noises coming down there.
My mum did breastfeed, she just put brown ale in. She just put a teat on brown ale and... You guys are like...
Apparently his mum, Jo, gave Gally Newcastle Brown Ale while milking him. Explains a lot actually.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to have a teeth as well. This conversation is really happening.
So by this point, I was pretty smashed. I think everyone was pretty smashed. And we were sitting in the bar, I think, Opium. We were sitting in Opium. And it was like a high-rise seat, and it had like barriers for your feet to sit on. And for some reason, where I was sitting, the barriers stopped there, and my feet were there, and I just looked down going, wow, I'm feeling a bit queasy here. And I looked down, and my feet, I looked like I was floating from the floor. I tried to explain to Gally what was going on. He was just like, put these new Adidas Sambas underneath us.
That works better.
After that, it was getting really late. You know, Gally was mocking us for being a bit drunk. I mean, wow. The amount of times I've drunk Gally under the table in the past, he just became a fucking monster for alcohol. But we headed back to his, and I realised, like, Gally's apartment's really nice, but the staircase to his apartment is creepy as shit. Oh, see, can't even walk up these fucking stairs. Why haven't we got an elevator?
Well, for one, we're not in America, and two, we don't have a lift because we don't need one.
Oh, shut down. So this is not a cheap plug. I was that pissed that all I did was put my headphones on and listen to Oliver Harper and Duncan Casey talk about the thing on comedy before I passed out. And then woke up the next morning to meet Adam for the first time, who just sort of appeared around the door and went, alright. And I was talking to Sam about this, and like when Sam stayed there, it's pretty much how Sam met Adam as well. So it was pretty awesome that. Now Gally didn't get up for about 5 hours, so I tried to keep myself busy, I unpacked myself, then I got a little bit freaked out. No shit. I got a notification on my phone, and it was like 4 years ago I was doing a Mitch Valley music video called Gone. Now here's a little clip of it. Now I just like to apologise, there was no music with that bit of footage, just because of YouTube copyright. That video was never released. If you wipe the side of the screen out, that's me in Edinburgh 4 years prior, and I'm looking at a script for the music video. Now, not to get too much into this, when I was shooting the music video, my granddad died just as I was editing the video, and the video was meant to be a performance with a story, and the concept of the song totally changed. Gone to me meant something completely different after my granddad died, and Mitch, Matty and Ryan were absolutely awesome for letting us to just forget about the music video until now it's reappeared. But what also freaked me out was I had this bag in Scotland, and as I emptied my bag out to repack it the next morning, the fucking script was underneath the bottom of the bag bit, under there. I can't believe it. I totally got freaked out over that. Mitch had gone, I was just like, wow. So after I got freaked out, I decided to find a film to watch on the television.
Okay, it's a year later from what you've just seen, and I'm looking for Waiting.
Okay, I've decided to watch Waiting. Now what happened was it was a little bit off in the middle of Waiting, and then Gally got up and me and Gally watched Waiting again, so technically I watched Waiting twice. Now recently I've been filming reviews for Concert in Durham magazine, and when they approached me about this, they were like, right, you need to make them short, you need to make them snappy, and you can't swear. So I've been doing them for a few weeks ago. They're not released yet. By the time this video comes out, they'll probably be released for about a month because I'm filming this well in advance. But now, I'm going to do an exclusive fast forward review just for this video. So this is Waiting review. The movie is Waiting. Sorry, I don't own it.
I bought Waiting on DVD and I don't know where it's gone. I think I might give it to Annie because I've got this box set as well. It's a Ryan Reynolds box set. We're Waiting, Just Friends, another good film, and Van Wilder. So there, I do own Waiting.
It's a comedy, but it's also got a little bit of drama in it. The year, 2009. It's on for 1 hour and 34 minutes. I watched that twice that day, so there's 3 hours, 3 hours and 8 minutes of my hangover cure. Directed by Rob McKilrick. Rob McKilrick, I'm sorry. I didn't rehearse this, I'm just spitballing it. Starring Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris, Anna Faris, Justin Long, Lewis Gutzman. Sorry, mate. Lewis Gutzman? I'm going to say Lewis Gutzman. I always fucking butcher people's names doing this. I'm sorry. And Dane Cook in one of his very early film roles before he did like Employee of the Month and stuff like that. It is a 15. Its budget only £3 million. So a bit about the movie. Following 1 day working in shenanigans, there is a new starter called Mitch, not Mitch Laddie, who spends the day meeting the team and learning the ropes. From good customer service to very fucking bad customer service. To staff morale, including the nut showing game. Favourite quote of the movie? The GOAT! I know I said I could fucking swear in this video, but I don't think I get away with showing my fucking balls. Fun fact about the movie, well, it's not really a fact. If you watch the end credits of this, a music video kicks in with 2 of the cast as they wannabe gangster rappers. But when that's finished, there is a big, massive, inspired by the Goonies, you know, the scene at the start with the gate, with a truffle shuffle, Looney Tunes style, domino effect, goes all the way around and opens a can of beer. That is awesome. It's well worth watching that at the end of this film. That's a fun fact. So here's my review of the movie. This is a well-made movie. Inspired by the likes of Clerks, pulling in a real deep sense. What the fuck does that mean? Pulling in a real deep sense. Does that really write that? The fuck? Pulling in a real deep sense. Capturing a real good sense of working in a restaurant. The script does. That's what I was trying to say. The cast is great. It's well acted. With a lot of great sub-stories for some of the smaller characters, which all pay off by the end. This movie is very fucking rude as well. But very grounded. In reality. It flows really well. This is a very funny, good watch. As I said, I've watched this twice yesterday when I woke up. It's really worth watching. So how many concert bricks do I give this out of 5? I literally give it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. It's well worth the watch and it's absolutely hilarious. I was just about to say I've been Steve Monkey Mason. This is Fast Forward Reviews, but this is Welcome to Edinburgh, an exclusive fucking swearing video. Hi Barry, hi Marco. Review to cut in to Welcome to Edinburgh. Right, let's get back to the Edinburgh footage. Check this classic retro out, which Michael Galley owns. Okay, recently I've been doing the good, the bad and the what the fucks, and recently I did a one for Christian Slater, Volume 1, and Michael Galley will be appearing in Volume 2 when I get to it, and it will be Gleaming of the Cube. Check this bit of footage out.
Gleaming of the Cube. It's one of my favourite films.
It's rare as fuck that, you know, that cover.
That cover? Because when it was, I don't know if this is the re-release, but it had a cube on the front with like a prism, I think, going through it. I got this like for like a couple of quid, I think, but the one with the proper cover is like, last time I looked it was like 20 something quid or something like that.
That's the one I own.
You got that one, haven't you? Fucking hell.
Now I just said I got Gleaming of the Cube on DVD. Here's some junk footage of me last week when I went to find a Christian Slater film to watch and dropped them all. So that's my version of Gleaming of the Cube, very different to what Galley's got. It's got the prism, as he said, with the cube in the middle, Christian Slater. I do enjoy this film. I will be reviewing it for the good, the bad, the what the fucks. The next one is Scott Atkins. I probably will do Christian Slater after that, so keep an eye out for that. Right, let's try and wrap this video up. Jump cut, did you see that? I didn't know where I was going next, so I decided jump cut. Next one, I went to the train station and Gally came with us just to try and get us put on the right train. You know, everyone was freaking out. Annie was like, make sure you get on the right train. My mum was like, make sure you get on the right train. So here I am, standing with Gally, and Gally's like, right, platform 7. Now I walked out with Gally, said me goodbyes to Gally, came back just to double check. And I'm standing there, right, looking at this big board. And I'm just going, right, okay. There, now I'll put the footage over, because I filmed this. I generally got freaked out here. Stop, right there. Hi, I'm back. That's Will Wheaton from Stand By Me. I totally got freaked out about this. And I was just like, wow. So I went, when I caught eyes with him again, I went, hello. And he went, hi. Just went back to his business. I didn't want to stalk him. I didn't want to say, look, out of all the films, I'm a massive fan of Stand By Me. But today I've just bought Python. Now there'll be an outtake where I have a good talk about Python. But I was going, this is in my bag. I wonder if you'll sign this. And I was going, no, just don't do it. Just make sure you get on the right train and get home. So yeah, seen Will Wheaton on the way back. Just the icing on the cake. Now I'm going to wrap this video up now. There is some outtakes, some little extra bits. I just will say thanks for watching. Goodbye. I've totally gooned the end of this video saying thanks for watching, goodbye, when I obviously get home and reveal what I bought today, including Python, which I've just shown you before. Totally freestyling this, unplanned, unscripted, but it always will be better than fuck all. Let's see what I actually bought in Edinburgh. So I've just literally got back from Edinburgh. I'm really feeling the results of last night's drinking. My mum just passed this on from my Auntie Mary, who's hand knitted a Leonardo, which is amazing. So you can actually go with me. Turtles collection. Just to show you what I got while I was in Edinburgh, before I go and see Annie and show you what she got. I got a retro vintage True Romance on VHS, which... Hello Gizmo, yes I haven't missed you. I did see another Gizmo but he didn't speak. I don't have that True Romance for my True Romance tribute coming up. So that was a good find. DVDs, I got Phantom. Now I've probably just mentioned this on the train, but yes, I just seen Will Wheaton about 2 hours ago, which is unbelievable. Star of Stand By Me, as well as Python. But I'm going to get to Python in a bit. There's a bit about Python after this, I'll get to it. As I say, I've just got in, I just want to show you what I got. So there's a couple of things for Annie in the bag. But I got Low Pan Pop Vinyl. Now I have Rain, Thunder and Lightning there, next to me as well. And I thought, well, since Low Pan was on sale, I might as well get Low Pan. Just pop them out. Let's have a look at them. So no feet. Eh? Jack Burden. Yeah, the movie pop guy Paul Ray thinks I look like Low Pan. Fuck you, Paul Ray. So yeah, I'm gonna see now, I've got to do some arty-farty thing. You know, so junk up. So there we go, Low Pan with me dragon. It's awesome. Right, I'm gonna go and see Annie and see what she thinks of this stuff. So yeah, Low Pan, if you can see him there, was there. True Romance has been filed, ready for my tribute video. And then it was time to go meet Annie because I hadn't seen her and give her presents I got her.
My girl. Wonder Woman. Rock candy. She looks hot as a cartoony chick. Very nice. Very nice. Wrapped?
Yeah.
Wrapped well as usual?
Well, I could have used the whole roll of duct tape, but I thought that would be a bit extreme.
Holy shit, what is this? Oh my gosh. Where'd you get that?
In a retro shop.
The documentary.
4-disc special edition of Halloween.
Oh, wow. That's an amazing box as well.
Right, this is the point of the video where I go, there's going to be some outtakes. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Okay, here's the outtake about Python. Now, I had this DVD years ago. I had no idea what the fuck happened to it. And it's rare, it's discontinued. I bought it the morning after my hangover, 50 pence in a local shop. And basically I was like, right, I'll just get it for my collection. Now this came out after Anaconda, but this is well before Giant Snake, Boa versus Python, Snake Wars, you know, Mega Shark and all this kind of Lake Placid 3, 4, 5. This is well before that now. The special effects for the time are okay. It does star Casper Van Dien and Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. It also stars Will Wheaton. Now on the back of the box, I don't know if you can get it, wipe the corner out there. Look at that text font there. That is so badly photoshopped. Who by? Who by? At the end there, Rich and Richard Smith. And it's just like, what's going on with that? Now the reason I want to have a rant about this, I mean, don't get us wrong, it's got nice artwork going on there. With chapter selections. Storm, opening credits, By the Lake, Lisa's Body, Help, Help. 6 months later, end credits, whatever. The reason why I want to do this, when I was in London years ago with Stedman, Cooper, Tamar, Scott, I seen in like a little downstairs shop where they did imported DVDs from America, Python 2. I remember it stuck in my head, it was like 20 quid. I was like, wow, there's a Python 2. And for years I was like, when the fuck's Python 2 coming out? And I've had a film for a while, and I decided to watch it now, going back to always buying weird films. This is called Snakes. Now, if you look, the snake is very similar to the snake on the Python box. Now I had this, and I've started to watch it, and I was like, first off I got freaked out because Carla, one of the people I worked with in the tournament, is the main guard at the start. Then all of a sudden, I was like, shit, pause that? Snakes, and behind it, Python 2, which quickly zooms out, fades away. Did you see what I'm on about there? If you pause it, Python 2 appears behind Snakes just as Snakes hits, then Python 2 disappears. So this film was renamed Snakes when it was originally called Python 2, but instead of like properly editing it, they've just literally put a new blank screen over and went Snakes and took away the Python 2 before Python 2 kicks in. Wow. Yeah, the film's fucking terrible. Sorry, Carla. Next outtake. Here's an outtake for you. I do fast forward reviews now. They're out and about. You watch them. I talk about all kinds of different films. Review them. I'm not allowed to fucking swear in them. Hence why when I did the one for Waiting, which is exclusive to this video, I swore, made mistakes, and just had a little bit of fun with it. Normally they're like really catchy and bangy. So yeah, that's an outtake. Goodbye. Here's an outtake for you. Prior to filming this, I've just been in the bathroom scrubbing with Sillard Bang and all sorts. My face is fucking burning. My mouth's got this weird, horrible fucking taste in it. It's not my coffee making skills to make it any better. Next outtake. While we're on about outtakes, this is an outtake for you. Welcome to Prague's the film before this film, and I'm filming the fucking promo for that now, before I've even finished the Prague footage. How batshit crazy interlocking is that? Next bit of footage. Here's an outtake for you, and the last outtake. I'm going to say goodbye after this. And the video started with Screamer Sirens, little mini clips of it. Screamer Sirens music video should be out by the time this video comes out. So there'll be a link in the description to see that music video. I filmed it just before I went away to Scotland, and today trying to edit it when I got back from Scotland yesterday. So, you know, can't stop these days, always got to be doing something. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Here's an outtake just for Scott. Next outtake.
Oh, so here's an outtake for you. It's been a year, as I said before. Last night I was out with Mick's leaving do.
So this is the Saturday night, trying to walk down these steps of death because of Adam. Mick's complaining I'm gonna fucking set me neck.
There's some footage of me, Adam, Mick, Sophie and Chris Hunter. I have such a lovely hangover and decided to have a bed day. And then Gally was finished the Scotland footage. Now there is another Welcome To coming out and it's called Welcome to Alicante, so here's some good clips of that.
I've just discovered our bathroom, which is pretty nice actually. Has a bidet. Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4! Can you hear Donatello one?
I only know what Taco Bell is because of Demolition Man. But it depends on which version you watch because it's Pizza Hut in some versions and Taco Bell in the other. Just put me back in the freezer. Or the fridge. The fridge, the freezer. Get away from Simon Phoenix.
Annie, what is this? What is this straw right now? These centers.
You like it? Look at that one, dude.
Annie, why are you climbing? Oh my god, what's going on?
Thanks for watching, goodbye.